to slam it down.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Wallace. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Jordan.
And, Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Bargnani. Kicks to Oubre. The feed now to Bargnani. Wall, that's a two-pointer. Can't hit. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Bargnani with the three. Chicago grabs the miss. Butler's got his fourth rebound in this one. A shot by Jordan, no good. Wizards trail by 20. And Wall kicks to Lee. And another miss by Washington.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Pass to Parsons. Wallace outside. He kicks to Jordan. Parsons for three. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Parsons. Crowder, he's checked in for Oubre. And Chicago also making a switch. Williams, he's checked in for Mirotic. Let's find out what Doris Burke.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Williams. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Here's Bargnani following the basket by Freak.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Passes it to Portis. Wallace dishes to Butler. Back to Wallace. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Here's Gibbs. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Shots good by Butler.
You know, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots. I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Just an amazing game for Wallace. 22 points and a crazy number of assists. He is in a third quarter groove.
How good do those legs look here thus far in this half?
Free throw good, Wallace. Both shots good from the stripe. Washington's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Gibbs. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Roberts passes to Lee. Here's the screen. Williams with the steal. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Williams is running. Lee with the steal. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Washington making some changes. Oubre's checked in for JaVale McGee. Beal comes in for Bargnani. And it's John Wall in for Sessions. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Pachulia. Mirotic comes in for Portis. Parsons checked in for Tony Snell. And Wallace subbed in for Williams. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Wallace, he's in at point guard. Mirotic is out there with Jordan. And there's Livingston. And it's Parsons in at the small forward position. And Wall kicks to Lee. There's the pass to Wall. Just 5 on the clock. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Chicago leading by 19 points. Here's Wallace. No good on the triple.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Beal's shot is good.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
Wallace against Wall. Wallace dishes to Mirotic. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And Wall kicks to Crowder. He dishes it to Beal. Feeds it to Lee. And Jordan sends it back. Wallace outside. 11 feet away. And that's going to be too many steps. It's the whistle on the travel. JaVale McGee's checked in for Washington. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Butler's checked in. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Oubre sets the screen for Beal. Here's Wall. Easy layup after coming off the pick. Wall's got 24.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Outside Butler. Looking for Wallace. He gets it there. Butler passes to Wallace. Back to Butler. Fires from 14. Hits some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good. Butler's got 10 points here in the second half. Now here's Oubre. Covered by Parsons. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Wallace, and that's going to be a travel.
Really, it's about valuing the possession. It seems like he's trying to manufacture offense out there rather than just letting the play develop.
Wall.
That is just unreal.
When you get up that high, you need clearance from the control tower.
Guys, that's one that'll get replayed a few times, I'm sure.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
Sometimes you can catch the defense napping when you make a strong pass like that in transition.
He feeds it to Lee. They double him with Wallace. Oubre kicks to McGee. The dish to Oubre. 6 to shoot. Left side Wall. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Wall's got 28 points for the game. Wallace down low, covered by Wall. Nice shot by Wallace.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
And Wall. Here we go now. He misses the free throw. Shooting for Washington, John Wall. So he comes up empty at the line. Parsons dishes to Wallace. All sorts of time. Another one falls for Chicago.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Oubre. And Beal kicks to Lee.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The first one falls.
At the line for your business.
And he makes both free throws.
Looking at the game for Lee, he's got 8 points and 2 steals. Good contributions for him offensively with the assist and also making some nice steals.
You know what, Clark, you're right on the money with that. He's been just as creative as he has been disruptive.
Wallace kicks to Jordan. Pass to Mirotic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Now here's Beal from deep. Wall. That's good. Wall's got 31.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Here's Wallace. It's John Wall with the rebound.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Now here's Wall. Shot, no good. Jordan with some nice D. And oh, here we go with Wallace. Nobody back. And Parsons slams it in.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up, Greg, with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
Now here's Wallace. Following the miss by John Wall. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Wall to end the run. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Butler passes to Wallace. Dishes to Jordan. Nobody near Parsons. That 3 off the mark. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Oubre kicks to McGee. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
Now here's Parsons. Wallace attacking. Kicks it to Jordan. And he banks in the layup.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Wall against Wallace. Wall dishes to McGee. It's taken away by Wallace. And here come the Bulls again. Chicago with the fast break. Got that one up quick. And that's now 24 points for Nikola Mirotic.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
Take a look at what McGee's done. 9 points.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
He was up to every single challenge he faced tonight. He was in such control of the ball game. His showcase of his skill set was awesome.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night and we'll see you again